Hello, football fan. You're all welcome to Football Extra Site. Today we are going to be taking you through some of the information in the TL. Amongst Chelsea fans today are some conversation beginning to brew up, and some of the things that they are talking about is the pool of strikers out there. For some reason, the rumor of striker is just not going away despite the performances of Nico Jackson. Nico Jackson has been putting up some good number this season, been doing very well. Um, in a previous situation out there, there are some people comparing the number of Nico Jackson with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz haven't played 91 game for Chelsea. He managed to score 19 goals and 7 assists. So Nico Jackson almost adds half of that. It has already scored more goals and assists. So that tells you about the value that this young man bring into the team. But despite that, the rumors are just not going away. And there is a situation where today amongst Chelsea fans, these are the names coming up that Chelsea fans are being rumored to be looking at. There was even one report somewhere that says Osimhen is the candidate for the ownership. The hierarchy actually wanted Osimhen. The lap is what Yoshid is looking at, and some other people believe Alexandra Isak is the guy. And there is another story about Victor Gyökeres. And I'm gonna tell you what my opinion is at the end of the day about all of this. But let's start with Gyökeres. Gyökeres is a very good. He is a very good striker who's been scoring goals really recently. The Swedish, and he's about 25, 26 years old now, and his release clause is about 100 million euro. I'm not sure that Chelsea wants to spend that much on a striker, and because of that, I think it's eliminated from the list that we all have been looking at. Now, the second elimination is going to be Alexandra Isak. He's a good player. He's going to make a good striker. But the transfer fee for him is just too steep. And I think this is going to be a pass as well for Chelsea. So that now leaves us with few names. If we look at the basket of strikers here that were linked to Chelsea, when we take out Alexandra Isak and we take Gyökeres out, that leaves us with 5 strikers. Jonathan Davids, let's take him out as well, because he's not going to go there. That leaves us with 4 candidates. Benjamin Sesko should have been the guy, but he wasn't sure of himself and is still developing. And I actually don't see any difference between him and Jackson except for his height and the fact that his height could help him get to the ball a lot quicker than Nicholas Jackson. Other than that, I don't think it's a better striker. That leaves us with 3 strikers. And those 3 strikers we're going to be touching on as we go on in this content in this video. Now, let's take the Brighton boy. Brighton boy is Evan Ferguson. He's young, he's just 20 years old. I am not sure that Brighton is going to let this kid go for 45 million euro. But Personally, I'm just going to say that Chelsea doesn't have to go back to Brighton to do any business. So that leaves us with two players. Not only that, this player of recent has had history of injury. The trajectory is not as everyone was expecting before. It might pick up later, but I don't think this is the direction that Chelsea wants to go. What Chelsea need at this time is a striker that is going to come into this team and start delivering for them. The competition in the EPL this season is quite stiff, and so Chelsea needs somebody who can bring in the numbers, the goals, the experience, the leadership. And if we mention all of that, that now leaves us with two candidates. And the two candidates is going to be Osimhen and Liam Delap. Liam Delap. This Liam Delap here. For this profile of player, he is similar to Osimhen. He's younger than Osimhen. It's going to bring in goals. I'm not sure if it's going to bring in the same number. It's not as expensive as Osimhen. So for me, I tweeted out somewhere today that I would rather that Chelsea pay 40 million on this player and also pay another maybe $62 million on Osimhen. The money to bring in these two players is what is going to bring just this one player. And so you're still going to have the youthful, the experience, and an improving Jackson. That gives three strikers. With three strikers in the team, then you're ready to compete. This could give you experience, this could give you goals, and things were tight, and you could put ball into the box. You can always be sure this guy is going to get to one of those balls and it's going to end up in the net at the end of the day. Those are the striker situation around Chelsea today. And when we talk about Nicholas Jackson, look at the numbers that this guy has brought to Chelsea this season. In Chelsea this season, you can see the numbers of assists is number one. In terms of acceleration is number one. Non-penalty goals is second. Expected goal is second. Key passes. So the metrics are showing that Jackson is doing very well. Now, if you have a Jackson that is doing very well, what does that mean for Nkunku if another striker comes in the team? Without another striker, is finding it difficult to find minutes. That means it could well be said that Nkunku's days at Chelsea are numbered. In other development today, we see a West Ham that won convincingly against Newcastle. Newcastle blew hot and cold sometime, and for some reason lost this game. I have not seen this game. I'll be looking at it later myself, but this is what transpired today. That has really helped West Ham to claw out of the position on the table that is not favorable to where they want to find themselves this year. In another development in France, 20-year-old Andre Santos is now captain of Strasbourg. He played well in the game against Nice. They started out by leading 1-0. They lost a couple of chances and Nice turned the game around, and eventually in front of their home fans. But Andre Santos played really well, and this guy has a future with Chelsea. Well, the story of defender is they just not leaving Chelsea. Chelsea has loads of central defender, but they have the quantity. Now they want to begin to prune down to come to quality. Maguire was a Chelsea player not too long ago. I watched this guy play in one of the Carabao Cup against Liverpool, and you could see that there's something about this player that will make him do well. He's a solid defender. From the story out there now, Chelsea is looking to bring it back, and he has 1 year left on his contract from what we're hearing. With Fofana and Cowell, you have throw in Goe into that mix, and you also still have Badia Shield there. What that portend for, what that means for Badia, not Badia Shield now. What's the name of this other defender? The one in Tuchel, Disasi. It means Disasi's days at Chelsea are simply numbered, and it could be on its way out. Now, do you remember this gentleman? Yes, that is Mr. Sachin Gupta. Sachin Gupta is being reported to have started working with Chelsea. And we do not know what his role was going to be in Chelsea that time. And I said, well, we'll keep an eye on this. And if we get a new news, will we be able to share with us? Now we have new news. And the new news is that Sachin Gupta has been appointed as Chelsea's first chief analytic officer. So this club really means business with using data, and he's going to lead the development of data science capability of Chelsea. Brighton has used this very well, and it has worked for them. They have made a lot of money with this, and Chelsea is looking to increase capability that to be able to scout, make decision on field, off-field decision that is going to affect performances on field. Well, for those of us who come to this site to view our content, we just want to use this opportunity to encourage you to like, share, and subscribe, so that next time we have our content posted, you will get a notification and you will be the first to know that we posted something new. Well, this is where we are going to be wrapping things up until we see you in the next one. See ya.